Okay, you guys. Thank God it's Friday. I'm getting ready to cook, you guys. I am off. I am off until tomorrow. I was gonna clock in for work. I said, nah, I'm not gonna clock in. I'm just gonna clock in tomorrow, you guys. I am getting ready to cook. I should have left my seasoning out, but I didn't do that. So now I gotta wait until that thaws out and this and that. So, anyways, you guys, I just wanted to get on here and just idle some time. Um, what am I cooking? I'm getting ready to cook mac and cheese. I might do my mac and cheese. No, I'm gonna do them out the box this time. That's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, you guys, I just my kids love when I cook my mac and cheese like a different type of way, and I really don't feel like doing that this morning. So, getting ready to cook my rice. But anyways, I'm getting ready to cook meat patties, gravy, rice, mac and cheese. Oh shit. I hate this damn kitchen door. Here we go. My kids be moving stuff around under the cabinets, you guys. And they make it so hard for me looking for this stuff. Okay. So, yeah, you guys, the video that I uploaded yesterday, the men are still pissed. Go fucking figure, right? They're still pissed. They're still pissed. They're pissed by women who are choosing to be single. You guys are hearing my stove. Some water must have ran under this pot. Yes, you guys, they're pissed. They're pissed about women who are choosing to be single. And once again, the video just proved that men cannot be alone. That's all it proved. That's literally all you proved. That you can't be alone. How dare a woman chooses to be single? How dare she? And this just further proves that, you men just cannot coexist without women. You just can't. Add some more water in this with this rice. Yes, you guys, my hair is in Afro puffs. So I had to go back to that hairstyle because I really got tired of trying to comb it out, and I just really got tired of that. My kids wanted burgers today, and I said nope. Nope, nope, nope. So I'm gonna do this so that I don't have to cook tomorrow. That's the whole point why I did not want to cook burgers. So I have like a shitload of ground meat. sale. Okay, that's going. So we got that out the way. Yeah, you guys, the men, like I said, the men are pissed. You guys know they're still attacking me under that video. And like I said, it just further proves that these men cannot be alone. They just cannot see a woman striving without them, and it's crazy because men get on like every day, and they make it known, we don't want women, we don't like women, but the minute a woman chooses to opt out and not deal with you men, you get upset. It's mind boggling. It is so mind boggling. Ladies, I'm going to say this. Men need women. All of this that they're doing online, it's just projection. It is projection because a lot of these men don't know how to attract quality women. They don't know how to attract quality women. So them getting on here, threatening women about their reasons to be single is their way of projection. So it's really crazy and it's really comical and it's really sad at the same time. So you guys, this is the ground beef that I have. I don't know how much, I guess this is like a little bit over a half a pound. I already used I had the big long roll and I used like 2.5 pounds of this. So yes, I use natural ground beef. I don't really care for the other kind. This is not completely thought out the way that I would want it to be, but it will do for me to do what I need to do. Oh, there's my alarm going off. So, snooze this. Men get on here and they say, yeah, because women don't know how to cook and women don't want to clean and do this and do that anymore. Well, guess what, men? I mean, I'm off today. I worked yesterday. I worked yesterday. I had to go to court with my ex-husband, and luckily that didn't take all day. And this is not thought out enough. Not the way that I would want it to be. Plus, I gotta wait on the seasoning to thaw out because I use seasoning, like whole seasoning, when I cook. So I'm definitely going to be enjoying today, you guys, just watching some Lifetime movies. Really relaxing. I need to take my trash out. I'll probably do that once I'm halfway done cooking. Luckily, I don't have to walk very far to the dumpster to go take my trash out. My kids normally take it out if they're here, they're in school. Um, they won't be back until like 3:30, 4:30 ish, something like that. So I literally have all day to just relax. And tomorrow I will clock in for work. You guys, this is a lot of ground beef. I didn't realize how much this was, which is a bonus because I don't have to worry about cooking tomorrow. And see, when I cook enough that lasts for days. And ooh, no man in the house, so we have leftovers. But when I was married and, my ex-husband knew I was cooking, it was really hard keeping food in the house because he was a big eater. My kids and I are not, we're not big eaters. We're not big eaters. So you guys, I'm seasoning up this ground beef right now. I'm using onion powder and some Creole seasoning. And I need to wait until this ground meat thaws out enough and my seasoning thaws out. So we have this stuff here called Creole seasoning. So this is all I really need because it's like everything in here, salt, pepper, like everything is in this stuff. This stuff is hot. So I'm just kind of meal prepping it up here, you guys, getting things prepped. So when I get ready to do the patties and everything, everything's just kind of blended. Yeah, man, if I had been to work, let me tell you guys what my schedule is. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I have been up since 5 o'clock this morning getting my oldest daughter ready. Well, she gets herself ready, but getting up with her, walking her out to go catch the bus, which is in the front of our apartment complex, and waiting on her bus. Her bus didn't come this morning until like 6:10. I think is when the bus showed up, and by the time I came back upstairs, right, I had to get my youngest kids ready for school. Their bus doesn't come to like 7:45, 7:50. So I had to get them dressed and everything, redo my daughter's hair, touch up my son's hair, right? Um, I kind of did their hair at the beginning of the week so I wouldn't have to worry about doing it every day. And, they tie it up. So I had that to do. And I had to cook my youngest daughter breakfast because she doesn't eat breakfast at school for some odd reason. I don't know why, but she eats lunch. So I had to get them on the bus this morning, and I came back upstairs a little bit after 8 o'clock. Normally around 8 o'clock, I'm eating breakfast. So right around this time here, well, no, this time here I would be on the clock working from like 9 a.m. until like 2:30 p.m. when I would clock out from my job. And then when 2:30 gets around, I have to go and meet my daughter to go get her off the bus. Yesterday, her bus came like around 3 o'clock. So me walking out at 2:30 was perfect timing. So from 2:30 to 4:30, I'm waiting on my kid's bus to come. And then if I have not cooked supper in between the time that I am working, I have to cook supper, right? And I have to help my kids with homework and they have to bathe and all this stuff here when they get in from school, right? So getting my kids ready for supper, helping them with homework, cooking supper, getting them ready for bed. That's literally my schedule. That's Monday through Friday, you guys. And men step online and they say that women are lazy and, women don't have a lot to do when I'm running a house and taking care of kids. You men to get the fuck on with that. There is no rest in my world. Even when I'm off, I'm still working. Being a mom is a full time job. So when men say all women do is stay at home, no, we have to cook, we have to clean, we have to deal with the children, we have to do this, we have to do that. Today, my intentions was to mop my floor. Well, that's not going to happen today. You know, tomorrow, but not today. I'll probably sweep my floor, but I'm definitely not going to mop it today. It's not necessarily dirty, and you guys, I do mop my floor. I just see some trash on the floor that needs to be swept. Probably my kids eating when I'm sleeping, and they're just getting into things and things like that. When I'm in bed. Man, this needs to be seasoned up more. My day just and men swear up and down that women just are lazy and don't cook. Like I'm cooking a full course meal today. This is probably going to take about an hour or two for me to even cook. But once again, men swear up and down that women are lazy and women don't know how to cook and women this and women that. I really wish you men would get a life outside of women. You guys spend more time invested in what women have going on and what women are doing than you guys who are actually building your lives to be better men for women. It's just it's mind boggling um, how you men think, and it's crazy with your whole perspective on relationships with women, and I just I don't understand it. You know what? I may end up cooking those macaroni and cheese from scratch. No, I'm not because I don't have enough cheese, so I'm gonna have to use the other mac and cheese. It's just it's mind boggling how men think and how men perceive women, and they put value on women by what women can do for them rather than seeing them as actual human beings with emotions and feelings. It's really weird. So as long as a woman can cook and clean and do this and do that, I guess she's a winner, right? But then you men say women who have children are ran through and useless and no value, but women like me who were married, I mean, you guys have the same fucked up, flawed mentality. I don't know, you guys. It just feels really good to be single and not attached to a man and not caring about what a man thinks and how a man feels and what a man wants in a relationship. Like, my whole entire existence is not determined by a man and what I can do for him. Like, and if you ask any man, like, why do you like women? He will say, I like women because they can do this and they can do that for me. It's never like you like this woman because of who she is as a person. Like, it's crazy. I just sat here and explained. Snooze. Snooze. I'm snoozing my alarm, you guys. Snooze. It's really crazy, and it's probably not going to because of live. It's really crazy how women based on what they can do for you rather than them as a person with a personality and character. And ladies, I don't have to like lower myself for a man. I don't have to like change who the fuck I am for a man. I'm not going to. You men just are you're really weird. Okay, my rice is kicking. You men are really weird, and it's crazy. It's crazy how you men you it's crazy how you men do relationships with women. That's all I'm gonna say. Ladies, stay single. Stay single because men have all of these expectations for you as a woman, but if you have any kind of expectations or standards for a man, something's wrong with you. Something is absolutely wrong with you. And here's another thing, man. I don't like men who don't know how to cook. So if you don't know how to cook, you're I'm not even gonna deal with you. And how many men do I meet who don't know how to cook, but you expect women to cook for you? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You men need to get with the program and you need to like literally match. You need to match where women are at. And a lot of you can't match where women are at. You just can't. Okay, you guys. All right. My rice is probably gonna be done before everything else. Go figure. Ladies, remember when I told you guys You needed to prep and get ready because things are getting bad in this country. Well, here we are. You know, look around, look at what's going on. Things are not getting better in this country right now, and it's not going to get any better. So I'm going to definitely be enjoying today off. I need the rest. I need to recharge. My body needs the break, especially going to court yesterday and having to deal with like that legal stuff yesterday. Okay, that is up extremely loud. I don't need to get copyright on my channel because my damn TV is up too loud. Um, where are my Lifetime movies at? Oh, here we go. So you guys, I'm waiting on my seasoning to thaw because I put my seasoning in the freezer, but this is the kind that I use. Like this is what I use. Like if it's not this, I don't want it. I like my Creole seasoning when I cook. So that kind of gives you guys an idea of how I cook. You know, the kind of meats that I use and different things like that. So, um, just thank God today's Friday. Okay, my daughter must have something set on here with this music. What does she have on here? Oh my God, what has she set on this damn TV? Okay, let me turn this down. Let's do that because she has something going on this TV in the living room, you guys. And she'll swear up and down, oh, I don't have anything to do with that. Oh, yes, you do. This is my daughter's name all over it with that music and these stations she has set. I think she even has a timer set on this TV. You guys, I mean, it feels really good to be off. Even after going to court and then coming back home, I still had to get on the clock. I didn't even tell my job that I had to go to court. Like I didn't even report it to them. I just said fuck it, you know. I'm just gonna go to court, get this shit over with, and we didn't have to see the judge yesterday. We just met with the attorneys and came to a mutual agreement, and everything was good. Everything was good, you guys. I felt like we came to a resolution about the situation with him being out of work and this and that. So everything was good, you know. As you guys know, my ex-husband was in a really bad car accident last year, and he hasn't been working in like over a year due to the accident and surgery. So right now the courts literally sees me as the better parent right now because of that situation with him and the courts and everything. So so the rice is done, you guys. Oh, I'm gonna turn my stove off because I have one of these digital stoves that's like high gadget, high tech. You just push the buttons and boom, the stove is on and it works. That's how it is. Um, so anyways, I'm just gonna finish letting this thaw out so that I can finish cooking, which most of the ground meat is done thawing out. I sat it out like overnight in the fridge to kind of thaw out. Most of it did, but a good portion of it didn't. I'm gonna finish letting this thaw out so that I can finish cooking here. And I haven't even ate breakfast yet, you guys. Okay. Anyways, hopefully you guys are having a good Friday. I know most of you catch my content like later in the day. Um, so hopefully you guys, like I said, are having a good day. I'm actually, like I said, the courts yesterday felt like I was the more stable parent, and they felt like the situation with my ex just wasn't going to get any better. Um, Pertaining to his disability. He doesn't know when he's going to go back to work. I think he's going to be suing. I think he's going to be suing the person who hit him. I think that's what him and his attorney have agreed on. So I tell you, ladies, you just can't rely on men. You gotta have your own finances, ladies. You gotta have your own finances because right now, you know, a lot of men don't want to take care of their kids. But for the situation with my ex, it's not about that. It's about him not being able to work and do as much as he would like to do due to the situation, um, due to the situation and stuff with his injuries. And it's really unfortunate and really sad. But you ladies, like I said, you need your own income. You need your own income, ladies. But anytime these men can switch up, they can decide they don't want to take care of their kids. I mean, a whole lot can come about when you have children involved. It's just, it's really just best to have your own, ladies. It's the only thing that I can tell you guys, especially in 2026. All women need their own income. If you sit around and you rely on a man to take care of you, I mean, you're going to set yourself up for disappointment. I have never, ever sat around and relied on a man to take care of me and my kids, not even my ex husband. Guys, right now, I'm chopping up the seasoning here. My kids hate when I open up this container of seasoning. It's celery, bell pepper, onion. It's like a blend of different spices in here. I couldn't even tell you guys what all to see. I just know onion, bell pepper, maybe even some parsley is in here. I absolutely love this stuff because I don't have to worry about like chopping up my seasoning. Like, I mean, it's already chopped up, but it makes the process a whole lot better. So I'm not gonna need all of this here. Take a little bit more, and I'm gonna be good. Oh, there's some red peppers in here too. Oh, don't need that much. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so right now I'm going to mix everything up. I don't need any breadcrumbs or anything like that. Only time I use that is when I'm cooking like that today. So, you guys, this is a lot of ground beef. I didn't realize that. Actually, did pretty good. So everything's blended. Now I'm gonna make my patties. I'm not gonna make them too big, but I'm not gonna make them too little either. So, you guys, I may be done by the time dinner time gets here with everything. We shall see. I think this is a pretty decent size. Making these patties because ground meat tends to shrink when you're cooking it for some reason. My kids love this meal, you guys. They love it. It's one of those comfort foods that you would eat when you're a kid, like fish sticks and mac and cheese. I didn't buy my kids that this month. I should have. Um, yeah, this is a pretty decent size. I'm gonna get as many patties as I can in this pot. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but when my kids get in here, they're like starved out when they come home from school. And it's like, what are you guys eating at school? To be so starved out. So I don't know, you guys. And literally by the time my kids get in here, it's literally time for supper. Because they eat supper between like 5 and 6. So they get in here roughly around 4:15. And it's by the time they bath and everything, it's time for supper. So I'm literally cooking supper right now, and it is literally it's not even 10 o'clock yet, and I'm cooking supper. So when I was married, I would have to cook supper like the night before for my ex-husband who wanted whatever we were gonna be eating. Because when he would get off, it would be literally like the next day. So he wouldn't be home to like eat supper with us, right? He misses that because his current wife doesn't cook like that. So he misses that dearly. You guys, this ground meat has less fat in it. It has less fat in it. It's more leaner, and this is why I prefer it. Just finished making up these patties, you guys. I don't know how many patties I'm gonna get out of this. And I'm not making them big. I'm making them pretty, you know, medium size. So to you guys right now, well, not right now, but earlier today, I started prepping with furniture and bedding and things like that. You know, we have to get more bedding because you guys know I'm prepping for the winter and stuff. So, um, that's currently what I'm doing right now, getting stuff situated for the winter. Because I mean, if we have an extremely hot summer, I can only imagine what the winter is going to look like. I can only imagine. So I would tell you ladies to start prepping, start getting your house situated for the winter because I think we're gonna have a very bitter cold winter. Get your houses prepped. Start stocking up on your canned goods and non-perishables and staples if you can. That's what I would tell you guys. Okay, you guys. So I did pretty good with the ground beef. Let's see how many patties I got out of that ground meat that I showed you guys earlier. See, when you're in the kitchen and you know how to cook, you know how to make things stretch. And that's one thing about me, especially if you know how to cook. It's two, it's three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh, I did 14 patties. You guys, I did good. I did really good, which is roundabout what you would make out of these anyway. So, got that done and out the way. And I'm going to start cooking this. The rice is done. I'll probably be done before 12. We'll see. We'll see how everything plays out. I'm going to let my dishes soak. And I got to take some trash out. That's what I have to do here. Put everything up. guys, I found some beautiful bedding. Very, very beautiful bedding, you guys. Through a bedding company that I'm gonna order for my kids' bed. So I'm waiting on that to actually get here. Hopefully sometime next week. So the way how it's looking, their bed is probably gonna be here before their bedding gets here. Which sucks, but I could be wrong. It may be here. It may be here sooner. We shall see. We shall see how everything plays out. Alrighty. So I'm gonna let everything cook there. I gotta take trash out. You guys, I gotta clean my bathrooms tomorrow. I'm gonna sweep today, but I gotta mop tomorrow. And some other little knick-knack chores I gotta do in here tomorrow. Anything else I can think of? So I need to take my trash out. Okay, so you guys are just gonna hear me while I go take my trash out, which isn't a very long walk. It's not a long walk, you guys. So when I come back, I'm gonna lightly sweep in here, and while everything's cooking, because I have my ground meat cooking on a very low cook, just until I can come back and from taking the trash out. Which the walk isn't that far. It's maybe like a 5 to 7 minute walk, give or take. So it's not a very long walk. Um, I'll time and see how far it's gonna take. You guys, I did not like a nasty house. Like that is one of my biggest pet peeves. I don't like things unorganized in cabinets. Yesterday, I organized my cabinets yesterday, the top cabinets. About a week and a half ago, I organized my bottom cabinets. Like, I don't like food on the stove. I don't like food in pots. I don't like trash on the floor. Like, I'm looking around right now at my living room floor. I don't like seeing trash on the floor. Like, I swept in here the day before yesterday. Who is this calling? Suspected scam. I'm not going to answer that. I just don't like seeing things on the floor. That's just one of my biggest pet peeves. And I just said tomorrow I was definitely going to mop in here. Um, definitely gonna mop in here. That's just a big turn off for me, you guys. Once I come back from taking the trash out, I'm gonna sweep. I don't have a lot of traffic in my bedroom because my kids are not really in there. Where the traffic is coming from is mostly in my living room in here. So I'm definitely gonna mop tomorrow and clean the bathrooms, wipe down the fridge, just wipe down my tables and desk, TVs and mirrors. It's just one of my pet peeves, you guys. I like a clean home. And if you're not a clean person, it's a huge big red flag for me. So let me go take this trash out, you guys. You're probably gonna hear me speaking to my neighbors. They do this here, and we can take the trash out. And I'm gonna let the dishes soak. Yeah, as I'm cooking, I'm cleaning. So this is and like my kids who come in here, they like moving things around, reorganizing things. Like mm-mm. Another pet peeve of mine. Hey, so I just spoke to my neighbors, you guys. We have this dog park in the middle of the apartment complex, and people sometimes sit there. God, it's getting hot out here. They sometimes um, sit their bicycles out here and stuff like that. So sometimes, if the men see you taking the trash out here, they'll step in and help because that's what real men do. And I let them do it. I let them be men. Okay, so we've been walking for like 2 minutes. So, you guys, this is my morning exercise. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Holy shit. Holy shit. That was law enforcement. Meaning somebody. Oh, let me get my ass back in my apartment. You guys, I'm going upstairs. I heard the deputy saying, do not move. Do not move. I know what that is. Holy shit. Okay, guys, I am back in. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm locking my doors. Um, whoo! Somebody was getting detained. Holy shit! Whoo! You guys, somebody was getting detained. Um, mm, I heard the deputy say, "Do not move. Turn around. Do not move." Yeah, somebody was getting detained, and they had guns drawn. Oh, I can't say that word on live. Pew pews were drawn. It wasn't you guys. One next door. I didn't want to hear, going on, I didn't, I had to get back up here. That was enough excitement for today. And this is why I stayed my ass in my house because so much is going on these days, and it's getting wild. Like yesterday there was, well, not, well, yeah, yesterday, two people were unalived. This was yesterday, you guys, in a two-car pileup. And both of these people, I'm putting the trash bag in my trash can, you guys, and then I need to sleep. Um, this person, these people must have been related or something, married or something. Both parties lost their lives yesterday. You know, this is what we're dealing with, folks. It's not like robberies and stuff like that. It's just, people get in accidents and stuff. It's sad. It is so sad what's going on, you guys, out here in the world. Where I live, it's relatively safe. It is kid friendly. A lot of elderly and disabled people live here. And, we're like a community. We're like a community out here. As you guys can see, my neighbors were speaking to me. Hi, good morning. That's how any apartment complex should be. So if your apartment complex isn't like that, you need to get out of that place. I speak to all of my neighbors, all of them. You guys, I'm sweeping my floor up a little bit. This is like one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, I don't like trash. My floor. I need to turn my AC down in the living room. It's so hot. I feel my kids come home from school at the bottom of the floor, man. Hopefully, you guys can still hear me. I'm back in the apartment. Law enforcement pulled pew pews out on somebody next door, you guys. It didn't happen at my apartment complex, but I can definitely hear the deputies like drawing their weapons and, detaining somebody. I immediately got back into my apartment complex because so much is happening nowadays. People are just acting crazy. Like, what the fuck is going on in the world? You know what I'm saying? So we live in a time where we just got to be safe. You know, we got to protect ourselves. We got to look around. And what I was saying was, if you live in an apartment complex where your neighbors are not friendly, they're not speaking, you don't have a support system, you need to leave that apartment complex. Like, I fit in so great here, you guys. Everybody's like, everybody gets along with everybody here. It's people kind of mind their business and stay to themselves around here, and you know, see a problem, we're gonna like report it in. We're gonna say something about it. So that's how it is here, you guys. Okay. So I'm still cooking, you guys. I'm going to finish wrapping up this live. I need to go take my medication and eat. I need to cook these patties and little knick-knack things I need to do here. Anyways, I hope you ladies be safe. Like, I'm definitely gonna be safe in my house here today until it's time for me to get my kids off the bus. So definitely try to avoid outside. Plus, it's getting like hot as hell outside right about now. I'm just slipping these burgers right now. Well, not burgers, but patties. I need to put the gravy once this is all said and done. I could add some more in here. I got dishes to put up. guys definitely have a good Friday. I will see you guys in the next one. Y'all take care, be safe, stay hydrated. While this is cooking, I'm going to go rest a little bit, and I gotta eat breakfast too. So you guys be safe. Please be safe, you guys. These dishes up. And I will see you guys in the next one.